after a big win like that?
We just preach taking it one day at a time. It was a big win for us, and it's just going to give us confidence going forward. And, Coach always says be where your feet are, so we're just going to take it one day at a time.
From your vantage point, VJ Payne's tackle on that last play, how impressive was that?
Oh, that was probably one of the best ever plays I've seen out of VJ or anyone, really. Quarterback didn't see him coming, and that was a play that we needed. So it was really good.
In general, why do you think the blitz has been a good strategy for you guys late in close games?
Coach wants to bring pressure, and I think it really helps. Quarterbacks sometimes don't really slide the protection. They don't see it. I think we do a really good job timing up our blitzes, and that really helps. So, yeah.
Being a Houston kid, what's it like going back home this week?
Big game for me. Grew up Houston fan, had season tickets growing up, been to every game. Thought I was going to go to Houston as a kid, but, God had a different plan for me and ended up here, so I'm grateful to be here.
How many friends and family you got going?
In the 30s, a lot. It's gonna be a big one, yes, sir.
Will they be wearing purple, or will they be wearing?
They're gonna be wearing purple. They're gonna be wearing purple for sure.
I've never been to a Houston football game. What should we expect?
Expect them to try to do anything to get in your head. Really, they got nothing to lose, so they're gonna try to say whatever. We just got to stay the course and be disciplined and get the win.
Pretty good. We went to Houston for a couple practice for the Texas Bowl. So not a lot of guys are here for that, but I was here for that, so it's just kind of cool. It's going back there and them being back in the Big 12. I'm really excited for this game. Just try to be diligent this week and prepare. So yeah.
Awesome. What was it like to be directing that band at the end of the game?
It was cool. I had a plan this whole week to go over there. I didn't know if I had to email the band director or anything, but I just ran over there and asked if I could go up there. He said yeah, so that was a really cool moment. And then as you saw, there was a rotisserie chicken. That was crazy. Yeah, some guy just like, do you want this? And I was just like, at first I was gonna say no. I was like, screw it. So I just say hand it over. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Would you say the offensive line, a little over halfway through the year, is kind of where it needs to be, or is there still more on the bone there for that group?
There still is more on the bone for this group. A lot of improvement from week 1 to was just week 9 coming up. So just a lot of improvement coming up here. All of our guys too, like people like Lonnie, John Pastore, like all the guys are, starting to show more, development within themselves. And then starting 5 too, we're all starting to see a little more development within ourselves too. We just got to keep getting better. Coach Riley always, tries to, keep the heart open, just not, getting excellent or being excellent. It's more than just chasing, keep going and trying to be excellent. Just take it every single day. Like I said earlier, just being one of those, just we're striving for excellence in the offensive line room. So that's what we're trying to do.
Coach said you're playing at all Big 12 level. What do you think you're doing best right now?
Which coach said that?
Fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I think one of our big focuses at our position is, knowing our job and knowing our opponent. And I think I've gotten a lot better at studying and trusting my keys. They go hand in hand, so I think I've improved a lot in that aspect as of late.
The more and more you become known across the league, are teams starting to play you a bit differently?
I don't think so, honestly. I feel like there's a lot of tape from last year, and even from the beginning of the year, where our room has had a little bit of struggles on some different things, and I think they are betting that we stay in that mold. So our job is just to get better every day, So I don't think people have been game planning around us per se, but I think KU had a pretty good plan offensively for that game. They did a great job of muddying up the gaps and making our fits kind of confusing. But as far as that, I don't think I've had a difference, or noticed a difference in offense's game planning for us.
Can you take us through the safety?
I think it was the right call to put them there. We were pretty confident in that, and I was pretty confident that I was going to get a safety because, we try to envision it and manifest it. And so I went out there, thinking I'm going to get a safety right here. And then, I lined up, saw the motion come in, saw the tight end go in the backfield, and we repped that play about 80,000 times during the week, double split zone, and I knew where I was supposed to fit at. And that's part of what Coach Kleinerman says, doing the routine plays at a high level. And I feel like that was just a routine play at a critical moment, and I was able to deliver, so it was really nice.
Tight ends have been so good throughout the entire season. What do you think is the key to being able to carve out the space that you guys need in the end zone to catch all those touchdown passes?
I don't think we need a ton of space to be able to do it. I think the schemes that we've been able to put on the goal line this year and, as we get closer to the red zone have been really good at, opening up spots for us to, find little holes to catch the ball. And we're all really big bodies in that room, so you can put the ball up there a little bit and we can go up there and grab it. So as you saw on Saturday with Oaks and his catch. So I think that's been a big part of it, and the schemes we've had that have been really helpful.
Have you seen anything from defenses that they're starting to react to that threat more? Or? Yeah,
a little bit. I think we saw it against West Virginia a little bit. They kind of had a good plan there on the goal line for some of the stuff that we were trying to do. But, I think that we can continue to scheme teams up and get some more there for the guys.
I think I saw one play last week where you guys lined up 3 tight ends out wide on one play. Fortunately, none of you got thrown to on that one. But, just how much fun is it to be in an offense like this as a tight end right now?
It's a lot of fun right now. I think that we've got a lot of talent in our room, and I think the coaching staff, Coach Lepak does a great job, teaching us and just helping us learn the different nuances of the game. And then him and Coach Wells and Coach Riley, all of them together, they've been really big and helped bringing us along and, scheming up different plays for us. And I think I'm really grateful to be a part of this group and glad that we're having the success we are and hope to continue to be a part of that going forward.
Just how well is this defense playing right now?
I think the defense is playing pretty good so far, but I still think we got another level to unlock.
What was just the locker room like after that went on Saturday?
After the 4th down stop, you could just say it was electric, and then the locker room it carried on. So it was just a great experience and a great atmosphere to be around.
That 4th down stop for VJ to, cover that much ground in one play. How impressive was that?
Yeah, VJ is one of the fastest guys on the team, so seeing VJ chase him down was I had a lot of confidence it being VJ chasing him down.
This is your kind of first year kind of making an impact on the field.
Mm-hmm.
What's it been like, and where do you think you made the biggest strides?
I feel like I'm doing pretty good in the run, but just knowing that we have a lot of depth in the D-line room, it's just nice to know that all I got to do is do my job and not try to do too much, and I got 5 to 6 other guys that's going to step up too.
You guys feel fresh every game with all that rotation?
Yeah, I do feel very fresh knowing I can go out there, give it a good 5-6 plays, and I got Brandon Mott or Cody Stuffle being right behind me to step up.
What do you learn from those other defensive ends, Brendan?
I would just say the mental aspect, like studying and like the little keys in the game, like playing the game within the game, stuff like that.
How good's Brandon Mott playing right now?
Yeah, Brandon Mott is playing like super, super high level right now. It's kind of, I would say it's it's weird to see because I see Brendan every day on a daily basis, but then you see him out there do it in the game. It's just doesn't seem like the same person as you see every day.
What are your early thoughts on Houston?
Houston's a good team. Don't let the record fool you. Just kind of like Kansas, they're up in a lot of the games and then blew it at the end, but they're a great team.
I know they have a quarterback who's capable of beating any team on the ground as much as he is with his arm. How much can you take from, playing Jalen Daniels and playing some of the other athletic quarterbacks that you've played this year?
Yeah, these last 3 weeks with Shadur, the Westview quarterback, and Jalen Daniels, we had to stop the run QB draw, so I feel like it's going to be pretty much the same going into this week too.
Des, just as the Kansas kid, how special was that win?
Very special, making it 16 straight. Great team that we played, but happy that we came out on top.
Talk to me about some of those late blitzes. Why do you think they were so effective for you guys?
Disrupting the quarterback, making them focus on like who's in front of them, not who the receivers are down the field to see if they're possibly open. Helping out our guys behind us. Thank God that they held up the coverage so we can get there and disrupt the quarterback.
You've won a couple close games this season now on defense. What's that felt like to clinch it on that side of things?
I say it feels really good for us because it's a tie game the entire time. You want to come out on top. Especially for Kansas, they led all their games in the fourth quarter going into it. So us understanding that we have to get after it, and just coming out on top of those close games is going to help us out in the long run.
Are you seeing some similarities to the 22 team as far as winning all the close games where last year they kind of got away from you?
Yeah, a little bit. Most of the thing I can relate to that is just us playing all these late games back in 2022, like late flights and all that. But yeah, it resembles a lot from 2022. So we just have to make sure we go out there and execute every day.
Is there anything you guys have done differently this year to kind of turn that around from last year?
Just simplifying some stuff for us, communication wise, a lot of hand signs, just simple things.
What about this team makes you confident that they can put that win behind them and refocus for Houston?
Just today, honestly, first Monday, first practice back from the game, just understanding what happened in the past stays in the past, and we have to focus on what's ahead.